Hey, what is going on YouTube? You already know who it is. It is DubloH, and I am back with another video for y'all. And today we're gonna be looking at the gameplay trailer for Black Ops 6 Zombies. And this game by far has to be one of my most anticipated games for the year, mainly because they're changing a lot of the shit to the movement. The campaign is looking pretty nice in my opinion. They looking like they really take their time with this. This is looking like they just put out everything else to let this game cook a little more so they can really like hone in on a lot of the shit. They're bringing back round-based zombies. So with all that out the way, let's get straight into it. Black Ops 6 Zombies. All right, so the first map, they're gonna be in a fucking prison.
Time to bounce.
We got some motherfucking DEI going on. You got the Asian woman, the Australian nigga, you got the blonde hair woman, and then you got the black nigga. You got the black dude. Hey, bitch. Look, that motherfucking, that dive is where it's at. You say, bitch, you see me popping out the cuts. Get the fucking popping that shit. Okay, they're bringing back zombie traps. That girl, that's a booty hole. Big ass cannon and shit, like a little black hole cannon. Okay. I'm wondering if this is gonna be part of the Easter egg, or is this gonna be just an enemy that you're gonna be fighting as rounds go on, or like once you open this part up, they gonna pop out after like 1 or 2 rounds or something. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that. I got my nigga tied down and shit. Nigga, that nigga put dope in his arms. That nigga powered up. Oh shit, that's hilarious. That slide nice as fuck. That nigga turned into the warden from like Mob of the Dead and shit. Little swimming areas to go to pack a punch. And then I guess on this, they going to a second island? Oh yeah. What the fuck does that do? They got a gobble gun bag. They showing off some of their wonder weapons. This looking like a new perk right here. A little boxing one. Okay, fire. Bitch. Ooh. That one nice, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how useful it's gonna be, but it's nice to see it. What the fuck is that? Nigga, did that shit just turn into a fucking Ganado from Resident Evil? That is fucking disgusting. That shit got a fucking booty hole on his chest. He got a big ass tentacle thing. Okay, so it's looking like this island right here is where you're gonna have your boss fight at.
Pre-order digitally and instantly unlock the Reflect 115 camo pack in Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty Warzone, and Warzone Mobile.
And then we got we're getting a slight look at the other map that they got on here. And then it got like a dark ether area that you can go to. Fire. And then they got some hands-on too. Yeah, we're gonna check it out, see what's up with it.
With Call of Duty Black Ops 6 comes a fateful resurrection, Treyarch's signature round-based zombies mode. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 took a more Warzone approach with zombies, but with Black Ops 6, the mode is returning to its more familiar form.
So, with that Warzone shit, that shit should have never happened. That shit started back in Cold War. They had the round-based zombies at first, then they wanted to try something different and said, yeah, maybe let's put it in the Warzone. Like, nigga, no, we don't want that, bro. We don't want that. That shit is fucking stupid. And then they made that the whole thing for fucking Modern Warfare 3. Nigga, that shit was so ass. I felt like it could have been better. I feel like it should have just been one of those situations where you didn't have a timer. I feel like that's the reason why Modern Warfare 3 zombies was so fucking ass.
Some significant mutations. We recently played about an hour of Black Ops 6 Zombies mode during a preview event.
They got an hour, damn.
The play session made it very clear that Treyarch is putting a big emphasis on bringing back the kind of experience hardcore fans are most excited about. But in addition to the wave kiting, Easter egg finding, secret unlocking approach to zombies, Treyarch is also working to find ways to bring in new players because there are a lot of Call of Duty players who don't even know how zombies works.
That's crazy to really think.
Zombies maps at launch: Liberty Falls and Terminus. Both take place simultaneously.
Liberty Falls and Terminus.
In the zombie storyline, picking up right after the Dark Aether saga that began with Black Ops Cold War. We played Terminus, an expansive island prison map. Terminus is a huge place. Developers said repeatedly that they thought it was the largest playable space they'd created for a round-based zombies map. And
Fuck. So with this, it's looking like we got like 4 different sections for it. We got the first like prison part, that's the top area. Then you got the boat docking area, like you got the water. Then you can go under, which is where the fucking you gonna cut on all the power and do the fucking little majority Easter egg. That's where the little test tubes and shit was at. And now you're gonna have this second island over here.
It shows.
That's what it's looking like.
In addition to the rusty, decaying cell block, there's an outdoor dock area covered in shipping containers, an underground laboratory, and the control area of the prison where the guards were stationed. And expanding the possibilities is the addition of multiple islands. You can travel between them by
multiple fucking islands. Hold on.
Spending money to summon a dinghy at one of multiple docks all over the area, and other islands include more sights to see, like a zombie-infested sandbar and a shipwreck, as well as additional facilities.
That's nice. What the fuck is that? They got flying zombies now? Oh my god.
Maps have been designed with Black Ops 6's Omni-Movement system in mind, which allows you to sprint, slide, or dive in any direction at any time. Though we only got a quick look at Terminus, the design did feel like it was encouraging quick thinking and agile movement to stay alive. Zombies maps usually do a pretty good job of providing routes so you can run around.
It's usually the older zombie games, since you didn't have like all the fucking movement that you got now, they were kind of tight, and most of the zombies were a lot slower then. Now I feel like they sped them up, they open up the playing field, so now you can do your dives and walk around and do all that other shit. And with that being said, they added on more specialty zombies and shit now that you got a lot more space
without getting cornered. But Terminus also includes large areas with additional possibilities, like quickly climbing up to higher elevations, vaulting over guardrails, or leaping into the ocean and swimming away entirely.
So they keeping the climbing and vaulting from Modern Warfare 3, fucking obviously, because I forgot that this is gonna go into the same game hub as Modern Warfare right now. They're gonna try and keep the Warzone going with this game and shit like that, so makes sense.
Fighting through Terminus, though, it's clear that the familiar pillars of zombies are back, but with more of it. Wall buys and unlockable doors are scattered all over the place, as are Perca-Cola machines and mystery boxes. There's a lot of new stuff that freshens up the formula, though, as well. During our playthrough of Terminus, zombies we killed would sometimes leave behind vermin. The zombies head sprouting spidery legs and running around independently as a creature pretty similar to what you see in John Carpenter's.
That shit's so fucking nasty and disgusting. Oh my, that shit gonna fuck with so many people when it first happened.
There's The Thing. Vermin are a little less deadly than zombies, but quicker and more agile, and you still want to take them down as quickly as you can, because if you leave them be for too long, they'll mutate into flying parasites similar to those in Black Ops 3 that spit dangerous.
Oh, so the little head motherfuckers, the little spider motherfuckers, after you kill a zombie, bitch sprout out the head. After so long of it just sitting there, it'll fucking evolve into that fucking flying thing that you're just seeing.
Dangerous acid at you. The addition of mutant monsters that can spawn out of the bodies of zombies you've already killed was one of the most fun changes in our play session. These creatures added some fresh weirdness to the ongoing zombie rounds and require you to pay a little more attention to the horde as you gun them down or sprint away from them. Treyarch also showed off a few other fun things areas in our play session, like the new Shadow Rift ammo mod. It adds a new elemental damage type to the game, giving you additional damage against certain types of enemies the way incendiary or freezing ammo usually does. Shooting enemies with Shadow Rift.
So they bringing back the ammo types from Call of Duty Cold War, and they just added on a new element.
Rift also has a small chance of teleporting them into the air and dropping them down for more damage, a feature that is pretty much always hilarious. Black Ops 6 will offer other additions like new wonder weapons and field upgrades, and there are new traps like a tentacle creature that you can activate above doorways that'll snag and eat zombies as they pass through. And will grab players too if they're not careful.
Look, I know it. I know it. I knew it. Something was telling me that the fucking zombie traps is damn near it's gonna be able to hurt you too. Okay. So you gotta slide under it.
Also find and inject yourself with mutant goop that will turn you into one of the tough mangler enemies that populate later rounds. While I didn't get to try out that one in particular, the footage Treyarch showed made playing as a mangler look pretty
so you get multiple, or is it just this one?
Satisfying.
That motherfucker look fun though, I ain't gonna lie, that shit looks nice. Start slapping bitch ass
niggas. Made it to
niggas.
round 20 before we jumped on our boats to run for Raptor 1's helicopter and exfiltrate from the map. And by that time, things were getting pretty hairy.
Okay, so they're keeping the exfil from Cold War.
The developers made it clear that they're thinking a lot about the hardcore audience for zombies, with the intention to pack in a lot of Easter eggs and side quests into Black Ops 6's maps.
That's crazy.
However, those elements weren't in our play session, nor was much of the main quest progression, apart from unlocking doors to open up new areas on the map. While our venture through Terminus
so they didn't get access to try and do the Easter egg.
What might be most exciting for the majority of Call of Duty fans are the changes Treyarch is instituting to make the mode more approachable. The developer acknowledged that while there's a community of zombies players who are very dedicated, the vast majority of the player base never really engages with zombies beyond the wave-based battles.
Okay, so they're not part of the fucking thing. Okay, so these motherfuckers just pop out just to do it. Okay, understandable.
Never complete a map's main quest, for instance, and many players have no idea that zombies maps even have main quests, to say nothing of the side quests and secrets that make the mode so appealing to those who really enjoy it. To deal with that aspect of the audience, Treyarch is adding a new guided mode for playing through zombies maps, where in the past, zombies didn't tell players what to do beyond pushing them to the pack-a-punch machine. The new
Okay, so now they're gonna have some on-screen shit like World War II. Yeah, I believe it was World War II, where they on the side of your screen it's gonna show the missions and steps that you gotta do to get to the final Easter egg and fight the final boss. Okay, that's nice. So it's gonna be optional, but they are gonna show it right there. That's nice.
Guided mode will indicate to players what they need to do to advance the main quest of any given map. It'll also institute round caps at certain points to make sure you're making good progress. If you haven't...
That's pretty nice. So if you're brand new to doing Call of Duty Easter eggs, basically it's gonna be like, hey, you need to have this step done by 10, because other than that, it's gonna get way harder. You're gonna get introduced to certain enemy types, and that's gonna kind of fuck you up. So we want you to try and we're gonna cap you at 10 so you can keep, like, say if you wasted all your fucking money because you're a stupid piece of shit, you waste all your fucking money, so they like, hey, we're gonna cap you at 10. You're gonna keep running through 10 until you finish this part of your Easter egg, and then after you finish that part, we're gonna let you keep going up, and then you gotta finish the next step. That's decent.
Opened up a certain section of the map by round 5, for example. Guided mode will pause round progression there, so difficulty doesn't spike and you keep finding your way forward. Guided mode will only show players through the main quest of the map, so you're on your own for unlocking secrets and side quests. The mode also...
okay, so you got the main quest where you got the main boss, then you got little side shit too.
also won't be available immediately at the launch of a zombies map, since for the dedicated zombies community, uncovering and puzzling out everything the map has to offer is a major part of the experience.
Okay, so that shit coming later.
Include a new save and quit feature for solo zombie players. Since zombie sessions can be lengthy and intense, save and quit will allow you to take a break now and then. However, developers said they're being very careful about making sure players can't exploit the save and quit feature to cheat the mode. You only get one save slot. Saves are tied to a checkpoint system at the start of a round, and you can only save if you have full health, so you can't use the feature to avoid dying.
That's funny. No, that's cool though. I ain't gonna lie. So you only get one save, so you can't just keep fucking saving and quitting. So that's cool. That's honestly decent right there. But that's nice though.
New changes, a few older elements are seeing new life in Black Ops 6. Treyarch is pulling most of its inspiration here from Black Ops 3 and Cold War. Among the Black Ops 3 elements that'll make the biggest impact are gobblegums. These are similar to Perca-Colas in that they give you an upgrade to your character when you use them, but instead of being persistent until you're downed, they're random and largely only work for a short amount of time. When you grab a gobblegum from its machine,
grabbed by the diddly.
And instead you store it and pull it out when you want it. You can pocket 3 gobblegums at a time too, so you can choose how and when to deploy them. The return of gobblegums is part of an emphasis Treyarch wants to put on allowing players to create more specialization for their characters in the way of makeshift builds. For example, one new addition is the Melee Macchiato, a Perca-Cola that powers your punches so you can focus on fighting zombies hand to hand.
Start throwing them bitches. Honestly, that shit gonna be funny. I ain't gonna lie. If somebody come out with a fucking a TikTok where you just fucking you get that bitch and you just start throwing them bitches for hella long, I'm telling you, that should be funny.
You can also unlock permanent upgrades for your character in a system that riffs on one from Cold War. As you play zombies, you'll unlock augments for every perk, ammo, mod, and field upgrade available.
Oh, okay. That's what they mean by augments. Okay, so now the perks, the weapons, the gobblegums, and all that other shit gets up like little sub upgrades and shit. So basically you can be like, my Juggernog base is gonna like give you like 4 hits. So basically you can take 4 hits and then like that's when you're gonna get down. With the upgrades you might be able to upgrade it to maybe 6, 7. Self-reviving, like speedy revive, you're gonna be able to revive faster, or you know, just revive speed gonna be cut down a lot, and then you're gonna be able to revive faster with that.
Come in major and minor varieties, and applying them to a particular power-up or piece of equipment lets you tweak how it works. Unlike in Cold War, you'll have to choose which augments you want to use. A perk, ammo mod, or field upgrade can only have 1 major and 1 minor augment equipped to it, and they're
gonna have different routes that you can go on. 1 major, and you got the little minor ones that stack with it too, and you can only do 1 and 1. That's cool. That's not too bad.
Have 3 majors and 3 minors in total. We didn't see the system in action, but Treyarch said there are more than 100 augments to unlock in Black Ops 6 Zombies.
Okay, so you really gonna have to focus in and be like, which major? So you can only do 3 and 3. So you can only take rather 1 perk, 1 weapon, 1 character, like shit like that. Okay, so you get 6 upgrades at a time, and there's a whole bunch that you can fucking add on. It's nice.
Which ones you choose will come down to how you want your zombies character to play. Alongside augments, Black Ops 6 offers further customization to your weapons. There's still a lot of randomness, like pulling weapons from mystery boxes or wall buys, but you can now set zombies loadouts ahead of time that will factor into what random gear you get.
Fire, and this is what Infinite Warfare gave us right here. So now you can go through and stick attachments on your weapons before the game start, and then once you pick it up in game, I'm thinking all the wall buy shit might let you get what you want. I don't know how that's gonna work with the mystery box, but either way, you get to you set your attachments how you want them, and then in game you get to have those attachments on and shit like that. That's fire.
Other recent Call of Duty games, Black Ops 6 uses cross progression across all of its modes for unlocking things like weapon attachments. And with your zombies loadouts, you can set which attachments you want on a weapon, so that if it comes out of a mystery box or a wall,
nigga picked up the fucking
version of that gun,
the gun on the nigga
version. Treyarch emphasized that
so I'm seeing the little scraps and shit, and that was in Cold War. So you're gonna be able to pick up the ammo and little armor plates and shit like that. So the zombies is gonna have fucking health bars again.
Weapon build system is optional and players don't need to use it, but it's another way you can try to customize the zombie experience to your playstyle. Treyarch also made a lot of small adjustments to the experience. You'll be able to rejoin a zombies match with friends if you're disconnected unexpectedly.
Decent.
Teams can now share the cost of opening doors to unlock new areas of the map. Drops are player specific, so you won't have to fight with other team members over the salvage currency. Menus like the Arsenal and Pack-a-Punch are streamlined, and armor is available from wall buys. It was tough to keep all the new and improved elements in Zombies Black Ops 6 in mind as we were playing, but from a visceral gameplay standpoint, the mode feels just as intense and satisfying as it has in the past, with a lot of additions that freshen up the return to form. From the sounds of things, Treyarch has thought very deeply about how to approach zombies in order to capture what's best about the mode while making it easier for new and casual players to get into it. The idea of a more approachable zombies is an exciting one, especially with larger maps that play at a fast pace thanks to Omni movement and seem like they'll include lots of fun and fascinating things to find. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is set to release on October 25th for Xbox Series X, S, Xbox One, PlayStation.
So honestly, that was a lot of fucking information about Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Zombies. The little perk upgrade system is gonna be decent. The fact that you get 3 upgrades and shit like that, you can take Jug and be like, hey, let me upgrade the fuck out of that, and some other perks. That's nice. I don't know how to feel about the fucking life bar shit again. Like, I don't know. I feel like they didn't die fast enough. And then you got the armor plates. Since they dropping those, I'm thinking they gonna have life bars again. The Pack-a-Punch skins is pretty nice. They doing their shit right now. I'm loving what I'm hearing right now with zombies. This is gonna have multiple different like maps on one. Y'all let me know what's the main thing about Black Ops 6 Zombies that's exciting y'all. Y'all let me know if y'all fucking with Call of Duty Black Ops 6 when it come out. Let me know if y'all gonna be trying to do the guide mode to learn how to do the Easter egg. If y'all have made it this far, I want to thank y'all for fucking with me. Make sure that you go ahead and leave a like, hit that subscribe, because I do have more content on the way. Hit that bell so you never miss another video. Here is your second reminder to leave a like. My name is DubloH and I am out. Hey, hold on, baby, hit the polygon, do you dance on it? Bust it down, baby, let me see, spread them legs, let me see what you got. Do your job, I got a check for you. Throw a couple bands, put in work, I got some more for you. Slow it down for me, drop it down, go get wild for me, smile for me, bend it over, go and touch your toes for me. Pause for me, get the can, baby, do a show for me. All money, if you clean and good, I got a note for you.